Imagine being able to build a complete website or app just by describing it. Not typing code, not dragging components around, not configuring databases. Literally just talking to your phone. Well, this is exactly what YouWare claims to do. And today, we're going to dive deep into how this AI platform works, how reliable it is, and whether it truly lives up to the hype. So, what exactly is YouWare? It's a next-gen AI development platform where you build digital products through natural language. Imagine combining ChatGPT, Webflow, Bubble, and a back-end AI engine, all in one unified workspace. The core idea is that you tell YouWare your idea the same way you'd tell a developer. YouWare generates the entire project foundation. No clutter, no plugins, no third-party setup. One prompt, one result. YouWare doesn't simply assist in building apps. It actually handles project structure, code generation, back-end logic, AI integrations, and deployment. Another interesting feature is something they call credit care. Now, most AI platforms charge you credits every time you run a task, but if the tool makes a mistake, those credits are gone. YouWare does it differently. If the AI produces something inaccurate, or if you want to rewind a step, you can roll back actions and recover your credits. That's a creator-friendly feature I haven't seen many platforms implement. And combined with their mobile app, which lets you literally speak your ideas out loud, the entire workflow feels designed for speed and convenience. Signing up was surprisingly smooth. When you first head over to YouWare.com, the very first thing you'll notice, Get Started button at the top right. So to begin, I clicked on Get Started, and YouWare immediately takes you to the sign-up page. Here, the easiest and fastest method is to simply choose Sign Up with Google. No long forms, no extra details required. And this is where the real magic begins. The layout is extremely clean. On the left, you have a sidebar with Explore, Blog, Affiliate, Plugin, My Projects, and Notifications. And right below that, you'll see a big green button that says Create, which is basically where you start a brand new project. The center of the screen is dominated by a large prompt box with the heading Transform Ideas into Projects. This box is where you describe whatever you want to build, your app idea, website concept, or even a full software plan. YouWare encourages you to type naturally, like you're talking to a developer. Under the prompt box, there are quick action shortcuts like landing page, AI app generator, dashboard, and Figma to website. Everything is laid out in a way that feels simple, uncluttered, and ready to use. Now, for the demo, I decided to test it with a practical, real-world prompt. In the prompt box, I typed, "Build me a travel planning app with user login, a dashboard, trip recommendations, and an AI assistant." And all I had to do next was hit enter. The moment I pressed enter, YouWare started processing the request, and the entire screen shifted into a project building mode. On the left side, you can see YouWare analyzing your instructions. It identifies the user intent, breaks down what you want, and shows a clear step-by-step suggestion of how it plans to build the project. It's basically like watching an AI engineer think in real time. And on the right side, the large preview area transforms into a generation window. You'll see a loading animation with the text "Generating" and a progress bar. This visual makes it very clear that YouWare is actively building something for you, not just producing text, but generating real components. What impressed me is that YouWare doesn't just output a single answer. It creates a structured outline of the project, suggests the best way to begin, and prepares the initial interface for your app automatically. The UI updates live, and you're able to preview or modify your app as soon as the generation completes. You can then continue giving commands, like adding features, changing colors, adding dark mode, or redesigning layouts. Once that analysis is complete, YouWare starts outlining everything it needs to build for your app. In the left panel, it confirms that your project already includes essential frameworks like React Router DOM, ZooStand, AI SDK packages, UI libraries, and animation libraries. This makes it easier for the builder to create functional components. After confirming the setup, the system begins implementing the features you requested. In the text area, YouWare explains that it will first create TypeScript types, then a data store with mock data, and then the actual components of your app. This is exactly how real developers build apps, starting with structure, then data, then UI pieces. Next, YouWare moves into component creation. This is where the loading screen you see on the right side comes from. When YouWare says, "Now I'll create the Lick login and dashboard components," it means the builder has already created or modified files inside your project automatically. As it continues, the loading indicator appears again, showing that it is generating more files, likely the dashboard component or routing setup. During this stage, you don't need to do anything. YouWare is writing all the code in the background based on your instructions. Now that we've covered the features and potential concerns, let me give you my honest verdict. YouWare is not just another AI website builder. It's positioning itself as a full-stack development assistant, where your ideas turn into deployable products. And that's a big deal. For creators, entrepreneurs, coders who want shortcuts, and even hobbyists, this platform could dramatically speed up the development process. But is it one of the most promising AI development platforms I've seen recently? If you want me to do a full challenge video, like trying to build a complete app in under 5 minutes using YouWare, drop a comment saying, "Do it." And if you enjoy in-depth AI tool breakdowns like this one, make sure to subscribe to AI LedgerX. We explore the future of AI every single week, and trust me, the future is moving faster than ever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.